Hi guys. So for tonight's reading, we are going to be looking at what kind of blessings are going to be coming into you. This was a viewer request, although I do generally try to throw these ones in once in a while too. I enjoy doing these readings. Anyway, so there's 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that really helps my channel to grow, and it's a great way to show an energetic exchange for the one I'm giving you here today. Also, I really appreciate anybody who does that. It's so amazing, and I thank you so much. And if you really enjoy this reading, you can also find my PayPal and Amazon wish list in the links or in the description box below, the links for those. And you can send me something on there. That would be awesome and greatly appreciated as well. It really allows me to be able to put a lot of focus and attention on this to be able to help you as much as I can. And I really do appreciate that. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's read this channeled message first. You know, these don't have to do with blessings necessarily. They were just ones that I wrote last week, and I don't even remember exactly what they say, but I kept being pulled to grab one for each pile, so we got them in here. An important call or message will soon be coming in. Hey. Make sure you stand your ground, but be accepting of the positions of others around you as well. Leave aggression out of this conversation. So you need to leave your aggression out of whatever conversation is coming up in the future. You need to stand your ground, but you also need to be accepting of other people's positions and what they may be going through too. But there's going to be an important call or message coming in for you soon, and it's going to be a blessing in some way. Maybe a blessing in disguise for some of you. Sewing, S-W-E-G, wedges. N, news. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of news coming in for you. Jingle, J, and Jingle All the Way. Great movie, been popping up a lot lately. If you haven't seen it before, Christmas is almost here, and maybe somebody will find something important in there. Jungle, jungles. J, Jen, Jenga, P, W, spew, pew, Jew, new, mew, mule. There could be a kitty cat involved somehow. A kitty cat mewling. G, C, Q, S, scowl, skull, skill, special, pens, spell, spelling. Maybe there was a spelling error for somebody that could have caused a problem of some sort. Jingle, uncle. Punch. Purse. Necklace. Let's see. End of arguments. An end of arguments is coming. A new love of life. Intuition growing, level up. So something that happens may cause you to realize that your intuition was on point and you weren't just imagining things. There's going to be an end of all the arguments going on around you by your ability to speak your truth while accepting the truth of others and not pushing to have your own way, but also not allowing the other person to push to have their own way. So no caving in and no trying to control the situation. A new love of life is coming in for you. We have the Hanged Man, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, Death, the Hawk, and the Butterfly. Somebody may actually end up losing someone, like maybe an uncle, relative of some kind, more of a distant one. And it may even be somebody you're pretty close to. It's gonna have you changing your perspective, changing your perspective, transforming your life in the way that instead of feeling like you can't do anything because you're afraid of doing anything and you're afraid of letting go of anything, you're going to be ready to face anything that comes your way and overcome it because you are ready to live your life. Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Yeah, so you're going to get the chance to live like you were dying. There's going to be a very, very important shift or transformation going on for you. We have death and the butterflies. So there's going to be a massive transformation. Whatever it is going to completely alter your life, your thinking, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom through this. It's going to be like this sudden realization of a lot of things that you missed before, or a lot of things that you didn't do or you avoided because you were afraid of doing them, and you're no longer going to be afraid of doing them. You may even find out that you have some sort of health condition where you could possibly pass away. I don't feel like you're gonna, though. I feel like you're going to overcome it if that's the case. Or it could even be that your death is meant to transform somebody else's life in this way as well. A shocking turnaround for them. And maybe it's because you refused to change the ways that you were doing things that caused your death, or something along those lines. There's going to be some sort of something that just shocks you, and you're going to be seeing things in a whole new way. A whole new way, really. Somebody that you gave a lot to may also be bringing you something in return for what you have given them. You are going to be getting a brand new look at life, a new perspective, a new understanding, a new awareness. And I feel like maybe even a new understanding and awareness of the fears of others. But you're going to be very transformed by whatever this is. You're going to want to stop and take a breath and think before you react to whatever this situation is. And you've been through a lot, so you're going to be able to make it through whatever this is. And on the other side of this, you are no longer going to be worried or anxious or fearful all the time anymore. You're going to be living your life the way you want. My Way by Frank Sinatra. Also a good song for that. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it, and I wish you guys lots of luck in your upcoming blessings coming in. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So, pile 2. These messages don't really have anything to do with blessings coming in, although the first pile, their message really lined up with blessings coming in. I have no idea what's in it. I wrote it like last week sometime, and I just kept feeling called to grab one of my channeled messages over there for each pile, so I did. Let's see what this message has to say. Look inside. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Is there bitterness and jealousy? An attitude of gratitude after a state of lack can certainly change all that. At times it can happen to anyone. Angry emotions sap your fun. Let it all go and walk away. Sometime soon it will be your day. Look up high, arms outstretched to the sky. Pray for purity of mind and soul. Know that you'll come out of this lull. No more time left to spare. Want or need, have a care. So, there's no more time to spare on things that don't really matter as much. It's time to really focus on the things that are important, focus on the things that you have to be grateful for, and to let go of anything that is sapping your fun, your joy, your love, your life out of you. Let it go, release it. There is no time for that. There is a need to really just live your life, because you only have so long in your life. And I feel like there may be a little bit of bitterness or jealousy or upset over what others have that you don't have. You need to start seeing what you do have instead and make the best out of what you do have, because whether you have as much as somebody else, you can be so much more just by being you. And so be yourself and love your life and live your life with happiness and joy. D. R. Army. Dry, Y, M. Oh, there's an A. A. So army is actually there. Voices, V, J, G, O, E, Whoa, W, we. I'm getting like army of voices, the power of the people, we shall rise, Z, B, D, A, E, X, could have something to do with an X, S, sex, sax, Q, Q, Wad, Wade, Bade, Bard. A bard actually has to do with music as well, so sax and bard both have to do with music. Board, bore, more, movie, bode, bed, dead, dead army. There could be a movie with a dead army in it, or something along those lines, or like zombie army guys. Avengers. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of movies in this one. Maybe you really enjoy movies. Dreams. Oh, maybe you're having dreams about being in the army. Dreams of a past life. My ex actually believes in past lives simply because he used to have a nightmare a lot as a kid about being in the army and dying in the army. Bod. Hardship is ending. A new source of income. Love fills your life and your heart. A promotion or recognition. So a promotion or recognition is coming for you, is due to you. Hardship is ending in your life. A new source of income is coming in. Love is really going to be filling your heart and your life, which I feel like is what's fueling all of this, is love is filling you from every ounce of your being. You are releasing all the negative energy. You're letting go of everything. And see, that's what it is too. That statement was to tell you to do this. And now it's saying that once you do this, because you have done this, and because they know you can do this, that your hardship is going to be coming to an end. A new source of income is going to be coming in. Promotion or recognition is going to be coming in. So it's time to stop looking at what everyone else has and to start appreciating what you have within you, because what you have within you is what's going to create all of this. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Chalices, Nine of Wands, which came out in the first pile, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. This pile got a lot of cards. I forgot about that. Camel and the Lion. So you are going to have the courage to be able to make it through whatever. You have had the courage to be able to make it through whatever it is with absolutely no resources. You have worked your ass off. You have been diligent, strong, motivated, ambitious, goal-oriented, driven. You are going after this new idea, this new pursuit, this new way of being and thinking and moving. And there's a lot of passion and drive and momentum, and you're learning and growing and overcoming obstacles. And you are leaving behind anything in this process that is holding you back or keeping you bound or keeping you stuck. You are no longer going to be putting up with an unequal give and take. You are no longer going to be feeling like just because somebody has money, it's more valuable than what you have to offer. And you are making it out the other side of this hardship to this bright new beginning in this bright new world. And it's all because you have the courage to believe that you could do this, and you had everything you needed inside of you the entire time, and it wasn't somewhere else outside of you. Nobody else had it. It didn't belong to anybody else. This is a whole new self-image. This is a brand new start and a brand new beginning after this long, unending journey of crap that has dragged you down for so damn long that it is time to throw that crap out, and it is time to start being generous, giving, loving, lighthearted, playful, energetic again, and to start enjoying life again. Instead of worrying so much about what other people have that you don't, because you have it all inside of you. And so you're going to be getting a whole new, just your whole mindset is going to change to one of abundance and prosperity, fertility and growth and overcoming. And it's because you have gone through everything that you have gone through, all of these hardships that you have gone through, and having to walk away from things, and having to let go of things that aren't good for you, and having to just change your mindset in general. All of this stuff is going to be rewarded. You are going to be rewarded vastly for all of your, for taking the time to learn, to grow, to overcome, and for not getting stuck in it and trapped in it and mired in it and brought down by it. There's going to be a lot of great things coming in for you. The hardship is ending. Your courage is paying off. It's winning the day. And there's all kinds of good things coming in for you because of the way that you have been able to endure everything that you have gone through with a smile on your face and faith and hope and motivation in your heart, ambition and drive to get to your goal. You are getting there. So that's what I have for that pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I would love for you guys to let me know how you felt about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated or what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, these channeled messages really have nothing to do with blessings coming in, but it really fit with pile 1 as far as the blessings. With pile 2, it fit with telling them what they needed to do to achieve the blessings. So we'll see what yours says. These are just ones that I wrote last week, and I was feeling very called to pull one for each pile before I started. So here we have a message that was called for you. Captivate those around you with your fiery passion and your skillful execution. Some of you guys may have watched pile 2. You have everything you need within you. Some of you really may have watched pile 2. We each have our purpose, and yours is very great. Think of the times when things could have been deadly but weren't. You are never alone. The divine angels and spiritual realm has your back. So it is time to let go of your fear, your anxiety, your doubt, all of that crap, and it is time to focus on your faith, your trust, your loyalty, your love to your divine being, to your God, to your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides. The ascended masters, they are all there for you. They are in your corner, watching over you, rooting for you, hoping that you make the choices to let go of all of that crap. Because basically, we all are here for a reason. We're all meant to be here for a reason. Every one of our end times has a reason and a purpose too. Everything has a meaning to it. Even when bad things happen, there is a meaning to those things. And you can find a good in every single bad thing that has ever happened. Period. Bottom line. And I know because I have had some massively bad things happen to me. But I like to find that silver lining, and I like to look at it, and I like to live in it and bask in it and glow from it. I don't like to get trapped in the blackness of the clouds. And I feel like you're coming out of that for some of you. I-O, ions. Z, ionization. Y, S, T, story, stony, stoic. H, Z. You may have kept a very stoic appearance and presence before. You may have held back a lot of your passion. You may have held back a lot of your true nature because you may have felt that it was bad in some way, but it's not bad. The only time that generally passion is bad is when we are trying to contain it and it comes out in bad ways, because you can't repress half of who you are without it coming out at some point. And if it gets repressed for long enough, it turns into a fucking gigantic monster. I've seen it happen before with people who just all of a sudden are somebody you've never even seen before. J, gist. Z, zit, zip. Zips, sing. W, wing, wingman. U, gun. Z, somebody may be sleeping on themselves and their own beauty because they don't feel like it would be good to let it out. Experience, XP. U, M, you've gained a lot of experience, and you will gain even more experience by letting your real self out too. R, M, N, you may be a little bit worried about letting that part of yourself out because you might be a little inexperienced in it, and you may feel like it's going to come out in bad ways. You know what? That happens to everybody when they first start trying to express a certain part of their personality that they've kept under wraps for a long time. It generally tends to come out in the wrong ways a bit before they level it off and figure out how to get it running smoothly. especially when it comes to people around you not wanting you to change, because people have this thought that no one ever changes and you shouldn't be changing either. But here's the thing, people change every motherfucking day. It's all in whether or not we choose to change, and I choose to make that change in my life because I've been 1,000 people in my life. And guess what? That's because I learn, I grow, I evolve. The people who don't do that are the ones who never change. And you're working on a change. There's a change that is a blessing here for you. Noticing more things around you. You're going to start noticing more things around you as well. I didn't really look at these too much for words. Hoist, hone, throne, moan, weapon, wise, putty, potty, mouthy, moist, must, muppets, mug, pug, rug. I feel like somebody on this channel owns a pug because we get pug a lot. Hot, shot, shoot their shot. Somebody may be coming to shoot their shot. Horny, thorny, guts. Somebody's gonna have guts. Noticing more things around you. Isolation ends, no more hiding. Kinship and love. A carnival or arcade trip. Navigation skills growing, level up. So you may really be traveling somewhere. You're really learning, you're navigating more fully. You're gonna grow in this field, in whatever it is that you're opening up to and being more passionate about and letting in, that you're worried about letting in. You are going to grow in this field. Army and gunman just came into my mind too. Army came out in pile 2 as well. You're really going to be growing. You're not going to be hiding away from the world anymore. You may have been abused by somebody who is very narcissistic, manipulating, gaslighting, something like that, to where you kind of feel like a lot of people are out to get you, or like bad things are going to happen if you go out in the world. But you are done letting somebody else control you in that manner, and you are no longer going to be isolating yourself. You are going to be getting over any kind of social anxiety that you have, and you're just going to be doing, because you know that doing is the only real way to learn anything. Practice is the way that we learn. Practice is the way that we grow. Practice is the way we increase skills in any area, and that includes social anxiety. It could even be isolation because of COVID and having to be away from people so long, and it's hard to get back out there. It really is hard to get back out there when you've been isolated away from people for so long. I've been there myself before. And you're going to be no longer afraid of that, and you're just going to be getting out there, getting out more, doing more, noticing more things around you, observing more things around you. You might even be putting down your phone or your tablet or whatever else you have distracting you from the world around you, and actually interacting with the world around you. You're going to find a lot of kinship and love in the people around you. You may even find kinship and love at a carnival, or something like that. It could be that you enjoy those types of people the best. Gypsy type of people, or like, things like that. She was a gypsy, gypsy girl. So much to see, so much to do. 8 of Swords, King of Cups, the Sun. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Wow, there's going to be a lot of happy, wow. And the 4 of Wands. Gazelle and the Bat. So, there's also going to be a very strong telepathic relationship that you are having with somebody, with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones. There may be a committed marriage or something along those lines coming. I feel like for most of you, it's going to be that your thoughts and your passions and your energy is all going to be very balanced, very stable. You're going to be able to be speaking your truth from a place of hope, faith, love, joy, optimism, passion, drive, motivation. You're really coming into a very stable, centered passion. that you can express your truth about. You're going to be spreading a lot of love, light, joy, happiness around you because you are going to be in such a positive vibration yourself. You're going to be expressing your love, no longer worried about whether or not it's going to hurt you to put that love out there, no longer worried about the outcome of what's going on, no longer trapped in your head, no longer trapped in a emotionally immature state or in a passionately immature state. And you're going to be attracting in people who are on that same level as well, who are emotionally stable, strong, solid, who can withstand any storm coming their way with maturity and steadfastness. You're going to be very motivated, very driven. There's going to be a lot of truths revealed, a lot of truths about a connection you believed you had, maybe even as well. There's going to be a lot of like night and day energy too, where it's going to be like black and white, but there's also this gray. You're working very, very, very hard, and at some points you may be stuck in a prison of your own mind and your own making because of the thoughts that are surrounding you all the time. Could even be that other people are trying to send you this energy of being trapped and stuck, and it's keeping you in this bind. And you're really going to be breaking free of anything from the past that has caused you to feel like you cannot face the world. You are going to face the world with poise, grace, dignity, stability, a strong stance. You are really going to be observing everything around you and noticing things, noticing the hard work of others around you maybe as well, to escape that own prison of their own mind, because I feel like you're going to be inspiring a lot of people to do the same, especially people that you're very close to and people that you have a very strong connection with. You have a very strong telepathic connection here, or there's going to be a very strong telepathic connection created between you and somebody here, and it's going to bring a lot of joy, fulfillment, happiness, stability. You're really going to be celebrating life and all of the beauty that life has to offer, because you're no longer going to be living in a state of fear or a state of not being able to be yourself, not being able to let the real you out. Some of you may even be gay. I'm getting that some of you may even be gay, and you're now going to be expressing this to the world around you. You're no longer going to be afraid of what anybody has to think or say about it, because this is who you truly are, and you know that your happiness lies in revealing who you truly are to the world around you. And so you're going to reveal who you truly are, and you think it's this big scary thing, but it's not, because that's what brings you happiness and joy. Material things don't. Other people's thoughts or ideas about you don't. What brings you happiness and joy and peace and stability within yourself is being able to accept yourself and love yourself and be yourself, and not worrying what anybody else has to think, say, or wants to do about it, because that's none of your business. And staying in your own lane is really going to help. You Can't Stop Me by Nimio may be a good song for you guys as well. There's going to be a lot of happiness here and a lot of joy once you break out of this self-imposed prison that you feel like you have to be by yourself and on your own, and you can't be around any people, and you can't express your joy of life or love or happiness or any of your ideas or thoughts, because everybody's going to think it's crazy, because it isn't. It is real, it is true, it is 100% you. And it is time for you to know that people can accept you as you, just as you can accept people as they are. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, or what you do have going on that you need to expose to the world around you. Expose it here first, because guess what? You're pretty much anonymous here, and it'll help you be able to open up to saying it to everybody else, especially since you're going to see no judgment here from me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.